What a way to start a video. Look at that. That looks freaking amazing, honestly. But yeah, it's been a while since I even uploaded the game, honestly. It's just been insane to me, or a video, really. I was gonna do Alan Wake like over a week ago, and I don't know, I just didn't have the, I guess, motivation or anything really to play any games. I've been kind of bored lately, no joke of games. There's like nothing coming out. It's kind of like a depressing year for games, I feel like, more than anything. Like, there's not been one really good game this year that I can think of. Everything's mostly been like, you know, remasters, really, or just director's cut. I don't think I played anything on the channel this year, too. I think that's another thing. Yeah, that's another reason I'll think about it. Like, Watch Dogs Legion was pretty cool, that DLC. But, I mean, there hasn't been anything intriguing to play. I mean, no good story mode games, online games only this year, and they're not looking too great right now. Come on! So close to that. It looks so cool though, seeing that. Especially in 4K, but... what I'm going to do today is you're probably going to see like a ton of videos come out the next few days. I'm just going to keep grinding this game out, honestly, until I'm done it. I know I said that once before, but I just want to get this done and over with. I will play Alan Wake, the DLCs, I'm not sure when, but it'll definitely come out sooner than later, I want to say. Yeah, that looks so freaking cool. That's why there's like no PTs in this, now thinking about it. I mean, it's basically a rainstorm, if you think about it, right? Or a snowstorm. It'll come out in the snow, so...
dead man.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it and search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me. 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
Alright, here we go. Man, this looks amazing in 4K. I just want to say that right now. I'm excited for all this. Hold on, I'll put that on. I really want to call one at a time? It's kind of weird. Alright, for cutscene purposes, I'm going to take the hat off. Keep this going. I don't know if I said this last time in my older videos, but this actually looks like, what's it called? The setting for Saving Private Ryan at the end. I think it really is. I mean, it seems just like it. Where they got their inspiration from, maybe. Also, I just realized I don't have a weapon on me, so that's gonna be fun. I think last time I had some weapons. I was not prepared. No grenades. Really? It's like 3 feet of water. I'm getting stuck in it. Not even 3 feet.
I'll see you soon.
Like, I'm not sure if there's like a cutscene coming up. I typically forget this little area. I want to say there is, but that's kind of cool though. I didn't know we could do that at the Orchid. There we go.
Sam, over here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then. Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down. That should get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
But yeah, I was also thinking about this game too, like the other day about it, right? Like all the critics, I never really took knowledge of this at all, like when I was going back playing this game 2 years ago. But yeah, I never took the acknowledgement of, what's it called? That everybody wanted a horror game from Kojima. I mean, I understand that, but... Aw, man. Oh well.
Where's my baby?
Can I hit him from here?
Tango, tango!
But yeah, everybody wanted a horror game from Kojima. I mean, you can't make the guy, you know. You can't tell him what to do. So remember everybody was pissed off about that. And I never even thought of that. Like, I totally forgot. I was so excited for this game. Like, it became my favorite game ever, honestly. Even today, I mean... Am I mad about it? Probably not. I mean, I'm not crazy in horror games, but I do like them. But, I mean, he made something special this game. Okay. I'm gonna get killed here. There we go.
We're done here.
It's a blood bag and a shoddy. Okay.
We need reinforcements.
I mean, the outcome of this game is still amazing anyway. I mean, I'm glad now people are starting to play a little bit more. And, I mean, it's still growing, which is kind of crazy to me. So that's a good thing, you know. Nonetheless, I mean, I'm glad this game is still my favorite ever. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about. There hasn't been many games since this game came out that has been spectacular, especially last year. I would probably just say that, Tsushima was probably the last one. I want to say that's pretty decent. Oh, shit. Why can I...
Get him out.
Oh, they got RPGs? I can't even pull out the shoddy, can I? Alright, dude. That dude is annoying. I need to get the hell out of here. I got no weapons.
Light him up.
Somebody else have an RPG and I'm not seeing it? There we go. I was clipped, there it is. Come on!
Fall back.
He's got about like what, one more life basically?
We need reinforcements.
Yeah, I was trying to think like what I'm gonna be doing after the series and then like the DLC of Alan Wake, 'cause I have no clue. I don't know if I'm gonna do like another game series I haven't played, maybe I was thinking about doing, or maybe just like going back and like talking about some games or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out right now, but I've done so many things over my channel over the last like 5 years. I've been doing this for fun, basically. And it's always gonna be like that. I don't care what. You know, I'm not gonna stick to one thing on my channel. If that's stupid and it gets boring. Like covering one thing, I think it's the hardest thing to do. I don't know how some people do that. I feel like that's so complicated. You know, just sticking to one game at a time. Alright, that's a clip. Hold on. I need a gun. I don't know why I keep punching. Am I hitting square? Alright. Assault rifle over there. I don't know if I dropped that, but. Hopefully I didn't, right? Okay, I didn't.
Light him up.
Oh, there he is. Okay, nice. Oh, he died pretty quickly this time.
Fall back. Hunt it down.
He has 4 stages? I thought he had like... Alright, I mean, alright. How about me? Oh, wow. 2 weapons out of ammo.
We need reinforcements. Dad.
Okay, as many as I can get, honestly. I think the most I ever had was like 90 or something like that. Let me tell you though, when you're low on health, like let's say... like 300 health and you take like one of those, or eat your crypto by it, oh my god, you get... Whoa, needs to calm down though. But yeah, you eat like 60 of them or something like that. It's insane. I was down like 100 health one time or something like that. Especially 300. You take like 50 of them, it seems like. What? You just pull a pistol, alright.
This is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison. Lou? Lou?
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. The child's taking a shine to me. You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead. I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town. Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect. He was easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat. I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. Artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead. I never had a birthday. I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it. Because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to someone, anyone. You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue. Wasn't easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match. He was US Army Special Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict. I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
EX grenade number 0.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want to repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
All right, here we go. But yeah, man, that cutscene hit so hard tonight. Like, that's been such a long time. It's so underestimated,
Sam,
really.
the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt.
No, I remember this. Shit.
Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the qubit to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. department will help you get it done.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say,
1 minute remaining.
I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
But yeah, that cutscene is like so underestimated too. Now thinking about it, like I was just thinking, I'm like, wow, I was like, we haven't done something like that in such a long time, or seen something like that in a long time in this game.
Oh, you're gonna love power gloves. They provide a major boost to arm and grip strength. If you're scaling a cliff with a rope, you'll be able to make your way to the top a lot faster. You'll also notice a difference when lifting heavy cargo. And that's not all. Ever take a tumble down a steep slope? You probably tried to slow your descent with your hands, right? Well, if you've got these on, you'll be able to stop yourself that much more quickly. Just promise me you won't try punching someone, okay? That's not what they're for.
But yeah, that cutscene is just like so important. It's like I totally forgot about it. Like I know it's been such a long time, but it's just that it's so important. I totally forgot about it. Alright, here we go. I don't think we need to... like...
Alright, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingan's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Alright, let's do this. But yeah, it's just like... this game is honestly amazing. I know I haven't played it in like 2 years, but like, seeing all this back is just amazing, honestly. Just seeing all this all over again. Now, I miss the old glitch with this game. Now, I think it's in some of my old videos too, which is hilarious, but... the motorcycle, I don't know what it was with this thing, but it was totally a glitch when this game first came out, and... dude, you could just drive up anything. Then they patched it a little bit later on, which kind of sucked. It kind of ruined the hype, right? Especially for me, because I was so hyped seeing the story. But now it just takes forever to travel anywhere, but... like, this thing could just go up any mountain. You could run over a rock. I don't know, maybe that was like a certain glitch people had. But I haven't seen anybody else get that before. It was only me, it seemed like, but... I wish it was kind of still in the game. Oh, dude, I just realized I don't have a what's it called on me. No, I don't have a power suit on. Oh well. But yeah, that would have been so cool, like, honestly, for the... what's it called? The ropes, or whatever you want to call that. But man, they totally missed out on the opportunity for that. I'll say that right now. Come on, Sam. Over here. Nice.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Well, I think this is always going to be a game I always get back to here and there. Now, I'm surprised it even took me 2 years, being honest. Just to go back to it. Like, I wanted to do it last year, but I had a feeling they were going to do, like, a director's cut soon. And I'm glad I was right on that, because I could not imagine playing this on PS4, right? Doing the whole story again, and then this coming out, I want to do it for my channel. Because I promised myself, too, like in the original playthrough, I was going to do this again for my channel, but... I thought it wasn't going to happen for a little bit. I was getting a little nervous. Alright, here we go.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation. Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection. facility with a cadaver. Good work. Keep on keeping up.
Hartman?
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real, and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman, I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize, and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, nice. I totally forgot about this little section over here. Yeah, it's been a while. I totally forgot about all this. Except from the tar bell, it doesn't even look like it. Honestly, it's such a weird part of the game. Just zoom in on everything. A whale skeleton? It's kind of short, honestly, doesn't it? Doesn't look as long. That looks like something from like Scotland or something. Um. Trying to figure out what we can zoom in on. Oh, what else can we zoom on? um, there we go. I know we could zoom in on someone else, but okay.